What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to a very interesting and frightening video because a Liverpool legend said that Liverpool should sell Trent Alexander-Arnold in January or they risk losing him on a free transfer, and Trent Alexander-Arnold will walk away from Liverpool on a free transfer if Liverpool don't sell him in January. That's what Steve Nicol, a Liverpool legend, is saying, and in this video we will also talk about Joel Matip's unannounced retirement. It was leaked in very curious circumstances, so we will talk about that in the second part of this video. But first, if you enjoyed these videos and if you enjoy the Liverpool updates, make sure to leave a like. If you are newer on my channel, I post daily Liverpool FC news updates and career mode videos on FC25 as well, so subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you never miss the latest uploads. And Trent Alexander-Arnold's, of course, contract situation is on every Liverpool fan's mind, and if Liverpool aren't successful in negotiating a new contract with Trent Alexander-Arnold, then he can talk to Real Madrid or any other foreign club on January the 1st. And Steve Nicol has claimed that Liverpool should be open to the possibility of selling Trent Alexander-Arnold in January if the right offer comes in. But which club would offer even 40-50 million pounds for Trent Alexander-Arnold if they knew that Trent is not signing a new contract and he's going to leave on a free transfer? Real Madrid wouldn't be silly to spend like 40-50 million on Trent in January if he's available on a free transfer, even though Dijk, Real Madrid's first choice right back, is out for the season with an ACL injury. But I still don't see it that Real Madrid would come in with a 50 million pound offer. Steve Nicol said, he's a pundit on ESPN FC, he said, I think Liverpool would want to keep him, but I guess you would need to have some understanding as to where Trent Alexander-Arnold is. If you think Trent is going to go and Real Madrid become desperate and give Liverpool a daft offer, then they should probably take it. I would suggest that he's going to walk. So if they give you a good offer in January, then I think you take it. Of course, take what Steve Nicol says with a pinch of salt, because he's living in the USA, he's not really in touch with Liverpool happenings day to day, and also he's a little bit out of his mind. I have a lot of respect him for a player, but as a pundit I don't really rate his opinion, because he said that Trent Alexander-Arnold can't defend, and he couldn't defend for the last 5 or 6 years. I mean, I don't know which Liverpool he's watching, but Trent Alexander-Arnold, in every major cup final, in every big game, he has come up against amazing wingers, even Kylian Mbappe of Paris Saint-Germain, and Trent has defended brilliantly for like 95 or 97% of the Liverpool games that he has played. But Steve Nicol said Trent can't defend to save his life. So that's why I say take it with a pinch of salt what he's saying. Steve Nicol said, on the face of it, Trent Alexander-Arnold has defended better this season. However, you have to take the opposition into consideration as well. Liverpool haven't been particularly tested yet this season. Over the 10 games, Trent has done well, but now they are coming into a stretch where they are playing Arsenal away, Man City on the horizon, Real Madrid in the Champions League. So yes, Trent has done better, but really in such a short space of time, a guy who for 6 years couldn't defend to save his life is all of a sudden in the last 4 months has become some sort of defender. I'm not so sure yet. This is the opinion of Steve Nicol that I don't respect. How can you say about the best right back in the world that he can't defend? That is an absolute myth. If you look at Trent Alexander-Arnold's defensive numbers, he's up there with the very, very best that the Premier League has to offer. There is this misconception that Trent can't defend. He is a very forward-thinking, attacking-minded right back. So yes, sometimes under Jurgen Klopp's system, he has been caught out of possession because he's venturing upfield, into midfield, into the forward areas, because that's where he can really shine. And his crosses, his passes are some of the best the Premier League has ever seen. He's like having Steven Gerrard or Kevin De Bruyne at right back. And you wouldn't say about them that they can't defend, because Steven Gerrard could defend, but he was much better going forward. That's why he didn't play in a lot of defensive positions. Trent is defending very, very well. It's just not his best attribute. His best attribute is going forward, making assists, giving these incredible crossfield passes, 60, 70 yard passes, And also he's great from free kicks, from corners, from deliveries, dead ball situations. So he's a fantastic player. And I won't have Steve Nicol disrespecting Trent Alexander-Arnold like that. So I think Liverpool shouldn't sell Trent Alexander-Arnold in January. We should convince him that Liverpool is the project that is going to win Trent trophies in his near future, because that's what he wants ultimately. He doesn't really want to leave Liverpool. He just wants to win trophies. He wants to maximize his career in terms of trophies and titles. And Liverpool need to convince him that Liverpool is the place to be. So we should promise Trent that we will spend big money on a brilliant defensive midfielder in the January transfer window. And also, this next period is crucial. I think it's make or break for Liverpool, because if Liverpool lose a lot of games in this next 45 days, where we play Leipzig, Chelsea, Arsenal, Aston Villa, Brighton twice, Leverkusen, Real Madrid, Manchester City. If Liverpool lose a lot of these games, then of course Trent, Van Dijk and Salah, they will become hesitant on signing new contracts. And Liverpool are in talks with all of these players for new contracts, but there has been no breakthrough yet. And David Lynch provided an update on the Trent Alexander-Arnold situation. David Lynch said, I think he's daft if Trent is not thinking about maybe going to Real Madrid. You look at what Jude Bellingham is doing there, it looks like he's having an absolutely fantastic time. He has gone there, won the Champions League and the La Liga in his first season there, and he has gone from being considered a hugely promising player to an icon of world football, seen as one of the top players in the world, and what that has done for his status. And Trent Alexander-Arnold was born and is raised in Liverpool, and he has been a Liverpool Youth Academy player for since he was 7 years old, and he has a deep connection with Liverpool Football Club. But Liverpool need to demonstrate their commitment to winning and also to giving Trent Alexander-Arnold a really big contract. Trent should be one of the best paid players in the Liverpool team. They also have to show him, which he hinted at in his interview in the Mixed Zone the other day, that look, I want to win trophies, that's the most important thing to me. So Liverpool need to show ambition in the transfer market as well. And David Lynch said, I think Trent Alexander-Arnold and Arne Slot have got a good relationship as well, because I think we have seen real defensive improvement from Trent as well. And I think these decisions that Liverpool are making in these contract talks could influence how successful Liverpool are in the next 5 to 10 years. I'm not even exaggerating. Because if you lose 2 or 3 of your best players in the same summer, then they will be almost impossible to replace. Virgil van Dijk is the most likely to sign a contract extension, and Team Talk is reporting that Arne Slot has made it clear that he wants an agreement with Van Dijk to be reached soon. It is expected that the new contract will take Van Dijk's salary to around £300,000 per week, a significant increase on his current deal, which is worth £220,000 per week, and I think Virgil van Dijk has more than deserved it. I just recently watched Van Dijk get a red card against Hungary. I was in the Hungary-Netherlands game in attendance in the Puskás Arena, just 2 kilometers from my house, from my flat, and I watched Gakpo, Gravenberch, Van Dijk and Szoboszlai start and play the majority of the games. Van Dijk got 2 yellow cards in 4 minutes for the Netherlands, and in the end Hungary were leading for a long time, but then Netherlands equalized late on from a set piece, from a free kick, which I don't even think it was a free kick. The referee was in favor of the Netherlands whistling, but overall of course the Netherlands deserved at least a draw because they had more possession, more chances, more shots, but Hungary held their own, and we even hit the post in the first half and we scored a brilliant goal through Shalai, through a counter-attack. So I think Van Dijk will get a rest, just like Mo Salah. Mo Salah was not risked by Egypt. He's not injured, he was just tired, and they are playing on an artificial pitch. So Salah and Van Dijk traveled back to Liverpool to have a good rest, a 1-week rest, before we play Chelsea. And also Curtis Jones has gone home because his wife is pregnant and she's going to give birth very soon. That's not really a rest for Curtis Jones because he will have some sleepless nights, but at least it's good that he's not playing for England. And McAllister is also rested by Argentina because he's nursing a knock, but he's in training, which is good news. and Darwin Núñez is suspended from Uruguay. Luis Diaz's Colombia lost to Bolivia in a big surprise. So Luis Diaz is the only South American who is playing because Alisson is injured. Núñez is suspended. McAllister is injured as well. So maybe Luis Diaz will be rested. Gakpo looked very sharp against my team Hungary, and he created 6 chances for his teammates, and he gave the assist before the Netherlands goal. It was such a joy to watch them play live, and I actually recorded a match vlog about the game and about my experience, so you can watch it. It's on my channel. Also, big news, Joel Matip has officially retired from professional football. He is one of the best free transfers in the history of Liverpool alongside Sami Hyypiä and James Milner. Joel Matip has won absolutely everything, 8 trophies for Liverpool, so he became a fan favorite and an absolute legend. He's one of the most underrated footballers in the world. He won 2 League Cups, a Premier League title, a Champions League trophy, an FA Cup, a UEFA Super Cup, a Community Shield, and this poster missed it out, a Club World Cup trophy as well, Liverpool's first in that competition. And he was one of the best players in the Champions League final, and he gave the assist to Divock Origi's second goal. And Joel Matip didn't even announce his retirement. We only found this out because Hamburg, Bundesliga 2 club, tried to sign Joel Matip, but his agent said he's not a player anymore. He retired. And that's how we found out about Joel Matip's retirement, and that's classic Joel Matip. And he took up a coaching role actually, because the German outfit SSV Bauer has reported that Joel Matip's son is playing there, and Joel Matip is coaching their youth team, some kind of coaching role. Actually, that was Matip's wife, Larissa Matip, who mentioned that Joel wanted to work as a coach. He was asked if her husband had any football experience. Yes, she said yes, he has a little bit of football experience. He played for 8 years at Liverpool FC, so that's classic Joel Matip style of humor. And Bauer's academy is famous for developing Julian Draxler, so Joel Matip's son is well equipped to become a really, really good player as well. Of course, Joel Matip, in classic Joel Matip style, didn't announce his retirement. It was one of the most understated way that we found out about it. So a scout from Hamburg got in touch to ask if their sporting director could discuss signing Joel Matip, and he informed the scout that he wouldn't be available to play because Joel Matip actually retired. And I think Joel Matip deserves his own parade and farewell. He got a farewell during Jurgen Klopp's farewell celebration or announcement, but I think Joel Matip deserves his own testimony game or something like that, because he's one of the biggest legends. And my message to Joel Matip is enjoy your retirement, Matip. You are an absolute legend, a true gent, one of the funniest players at Liverpool. We have so many iconic and meme moments about Joel Matip, and he's just an absolutely hilarious guy. And he's a classic introvert, so he is not a flashy guy, and he's a very, very good player. And it's a shame that he had to retire because of too many injuries, because I think his body just couldn't handle the tough Premier League level, and he didn't want to play probably second division football or something like that. He has more than enough money to last him a lifetime and his whole family, so he probably is enjoying his retirement now. And one more thing about Jurgen Klopp announcing that he's joining the Red Bull Group in January. It was fiercely criticized by a lot of German fans, and now one of Jurgen Klopp's former players has actually come out and criticized Jurgen Klopp. Grosskreutz, who won the Bundesliga twice with Jurgen Klopp as the manager at Dortmund, he blasted Jurgen Klopp's move. He said, "I woke up and I had 30 messages on my phone, and I thought, what happened? I thought I was dreaming. Then I hoped it was fake news when I read about Jurgen Klopp joining the Red Bull Group." He was talking on his podcast, Cross. He said, 2 hours later it was official. It was pretty shocking and sad. Somehow it hasn't really sunk in yet. I don't think anyone was expecting it. It's very, very strange. I can't really comprehend it yet. It's like a shock. Nevertheless, Jurgen Klopp is a friend of mine and I owe him a lot. And I will always be grateful to him. But as a football fan, I think it sucks, to put it bluntly. But as a friend, you have to accept these kind of decisions being made. But when we meet, I will still tell Jurgen Klopp personally that I think it's shit that he does something like that. And I like that honesty. And, that's how he feels and I respect his feelings. I can also understand Liverpool fans saying that it's not a big deal because Jurgen Klopp can do what he wants. And yes, he can, but he lost a lot of respect from a lot of people in Germany. And you also have to respect their opinion as well. Football is all about opinions, but I can also understand why Jurgen Klopp took this job, because it's a very cushy desk job or office job where he can still work in football, but it's not a high stress job. It doesn't require a lot of hours put in, and he is still earning between 10 and 12 million euros. Just to compare, at Liverpool he was on 24 million euros per year, and here he's earning about half of that, doing a lot less work in a lot less stressful job. The problem with this is many people said Jurgen Klopp doesn't really need the money, so he shouldn't take a job that ruins his reputation. I think he thought long and hard about this. Ultimately, it was his decision to take it, and now he's facing the backlash. It will be interesting whether he actually responds to Dortmund fans and to a lot of the German fans saying that they lost a lot of respect to him. It will be interesting whether Jurgen Klopp actually responds to those people or not, because so far, up until this announcement, Jurgen Klopp was universally loved by pretty much everyone in football. Even Man United fans have said a lot of good things about Jurgen Klopp. Yes, there are Jurgen Klopp haters as well, but anybody who is successful will have haters, and Jurgen Klopp was hated by actually quite a lot of people. I acknowledge that, but up until now, Jurgen Klopp was mostly loved by 90% of the football community. Now it's very mixed, especially in Germany. But Diogo Jota calls for respect, and he stepped up on Jurgen Klopp's behalf to defend him. He said, Jurgen Klopp is a person I have a lot of affection for. We have to respect his decision. I wish him the best of luck in this new stage. And yes, we have to respect his decision as well, but we also have to respect the other people's opinion who said Jurgen Klopp he doesn't really align, this decision doesn't really align with Jurgen Klopp's previous work and his thinking, his political stance and everything as well. So it's a very interesting topic, I think, that demands a lot of discussion. So let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm a little bit 50-50, on one hand I can understand why he took his job, but on the other hand I can also understand some fans not being happy with it. I don't really mind it as a Liverpool fan, but I can understand Dortmund fans' feelings and frustrations as well, and I have a lot of respect for Dortmund as a club, Dortmund's fans as well, so I can understand where they are coming from. If Jurgen Klopp signed for the City Football Group or for Saudi Arabia, it would be even worse, and that would of course make me very angry as well. So I can kind of understand where Dortmund fans are coming from. This is not as bad as Jurgen Klopp working for an oil state, but it's a level below that, but it's not really a good look for Jurgen Klopp in Germany. Let me summarize it like that. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.